Greg Powers, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, and I'm out here at Lake Belton High School, joined by Selman Bridges, four-star cornerback, one of the top-rated guys in the entire country. I even saw an on-3, number 11 in the state. You know, that's pretty cool honor to have. What's it been like here at Lake Belton? Last year was the first year that you guys competed in UIL, and you were one of the toughest teams of the district. As a matter of fact, I was at the Red Oak game where y'all had a tough come-from-behind win. Kind of recap what season one was like.
I mean, we've been in the school for 3 years, and we've been playing football longer than just 1 year. I mean, this was the first time we were actually like competing for a playoff spot, but nothing's really changed. Like we've been showing our tail the past 3 years. We had a 9-1 season our first year. We had a 10-0 season our second season. I mean, we put in the work to succeed. We made playoffs. That was a goal, but this next year goal, we're striving for a gold ball. So that's what we've been talking about, and that's what we've been working towards.
You mentioned that state championship. There's a lot of talent coming back on this team. You're going to be a senior leader on the squad. How important is that to you, and how are you addressing every day to get ready for that big senior season next year in the fall?
Just bringing my teammates along, making sure that we're getting the extra reps in, making sure we're training when nobody's watching, and just doing the extra stuff. Just bringing it every day, even though we don't want to. We just bring in all the energy we can.
To kind of talk about your strengths as a player, I got a chance to watch you play. For a tall cornerback, you're really low in and out of your transitions and really smooth, but I think speed might be one of your secret weapons.
Yes, sir. I'm very fast out of breaks, and I'm fast. I would say I'm good at change of direction. I mean, you could really put me at corner or safety. I feel like I could do both. I could really do it all. That's just how I feel. I feel like I could play both sides of the ball. You could put me wherever. I'm gonna try my best to do what I can. So,
a lot of opportunities coming in, offers wise, and we'd be sitting here all day if we were going to talk about all the schools that have extended you offers. So I picked out some I'll ask you about specifically, and I feel like I kind of have to start with Alabama because it's such like a noticeable offer. Nick Saban is a former defensive back himself. He's the head coach there. What makes Alabama relevant to Selman Bridges?
It's just a school that I've always like wanted that offer from. I'll be up there in April, May sometime to work out with Coach T-Rob. He keeps in touch. He makes sure that I still want to come up there and work out with him, and he just lets me know that he wants me to be up there.
Is it pretty cool in general just to have Alabama as an option? Do you feel like people maybe even took notice of you a little bit more when that happened?
Yes, sir, it is. It's Alabama is where my my mom is from, so okay. It was a good one for her.
A little bit of a connection there.
Yes, sir, it is.
Texas Tech, a school in Texas. Joey McGuire is the head coach there. He has a former Texas high school football past, and it seems like a lot of recruits notice that, I guess, TX HSFB energy around Texas Tech.
Yes, Coach McGuire and the coaching staff he brought in, it's just amazing. I talked to a few players over the weekend because I just visited there. They were talking about how Coach McGuire came in and he changed the whole program and what he's done for them and how he's impacted their football lives. And it was one dude that stood out to me. He had hurt his collarbone or his shoulder, and then he didn't know what to do. So he was asking Coach McGuire what's his next move, and he was like, "If you want to coach, here's your spot." And he has that GA DB assistant spot there. So that was something that stood out to me.
Something that resonated with you is that he has a personal connection with his players. Any other highlights from that visit?
The energy and the culture. Like, we went to the basketball game and they showed a whole bunch of love for their basketball team, even though they're not one of the best teams, but they were still all there and they were supporting.
USC out west. I mean, I actually been traveling around the state talking to a lot of recruits. USC seems to be a pretty hot school right now. What is it about USC that really is making players in Texas pay attention to what Lincoln Riley has going on there?
I mean, I've just always been a fan of Lincoln Riley and what he's done. When he was at OU, he was just a coach that I really looked up to. Coach Dante, he hit me up and he just said he liked my game, and my plan is to go up there tomorrow And
Oh wow! So
yes,
it's a
sir.
quick trip.
Yes, sir. And just see how everything is up there. A dude that trains with my trainer goes there. His name is Trey Trey. He said he likes it up there, so I'm just gonna see what it is.
So those of you watching this interview on Thursday, Selman Bridges will be on campus at USC while you're watching this. TCU competed for a national championship last season. Fell a little bit short in that title game, but I really think they put a lot of people on notice.
Yes, sir. Coach Dykes is a coach that came in and really did some hard work. I mean, he got Coach of the Year for a reason. He does good in recruiting. He came in, changed the whole program. I don't even know what the record was last year. They got to the national championship. Yeah. I mean,
only lost one game. Well, I guess they lost the Big 12 game.
Yeah.
They lost 2 games.
Yes, sir.
That was a big season.
Yeah.
Could you see yourself maybe playing in TCU? Is there any like a lure or I guess good feeling about maybe staying a little bit closer to home?
It's crossed my mind, but I really want to go out of state, but
playing it out.
Yes, sir, I will.
One more school I'm going to ask you about. You want to take a look at it before that you have a chance to make a decision. Is LSU? What do you know about the Tigers, and why do you want to visit there?
It's DBU. LSU is just a school that I've always looked at, and I was like, yeah, I wanna see what that is, and it's just always stuck with me.
Correct me if I'm wrong here as I close this out. Offers are flying in for you from all over the place. You're really just now starting to get a handle on some of the favorites on, within your list. Yeah. And you have plans to play it out to the end, maybe making a decision sometime in December. Is that a fair categorization? It's just now really getting started.
Yeah, it is. Like most others, their started like earlier. Mine just started like my 10th grade summer. So I'm just still flowing it out, seeing who has my better interests at heart and who really needs me and who wants me. So,
Selman Bridges, 4-star cornerback here at Lake Belton High School. Selman, thanks for the time and good luck as you go through the recruiting process and, of course, as you hunt that state championship in 2023.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.